can
This
do the for
conference will
Pega
now be recorded.
and APN out system and Java. Okay. So we have different ways, but January onwards, definitely I can place the people, no worries. Even if you guys Java Pega resource, definitely I can place, no worries. But I need
Sir, in Jan first week or second week, we will take the offer letter on first week or second week.
from first week onwards, we need to start it. I can't say
Okay.
like a particular time, but you'll get the offer. We
Okay.
must try whatever. We try well. But one
Uh,
thing I want to tell you is I need your support. If you are strong, we can get it. Without strong, it's not possible, man.
yes, yes, yes,
Simply getting offer, that is not a big issue. You need to survey,
yes,
you need
yes.
to talk some. Vivek ji has a real-time person. He knows how to talk. But what about you? You are complete new to IT industry. How you can speak? What is system is
Yes,
going?
yes, sir.
That is the problem, right? Because that
Yes,
difference
yes.
will be there. You how you are talking and Vivek ji how he is talking, there's a lot of difference will be there. Correct? Because they knows well about system, how to speak. But that's why I'm telling you. So from your side, you need to put more effort. Definitely, I can support you. I can help you also. I think it's not a right. It's a business. I can help you. Means I'm also getting. You also getting. 100. But that is my even. There's like if I do something best for you, then I can get more references from you also. That is always. That is the business marketing, right? If you're not getting something,
Right, right.
benefit, you won't get it. You can refer it, but that not much. That level you will not put some more effort interested. But when I get something benefit from me, that is maybe job first of all, no training and certifications, job. Definitely you will put more interested to refer some of the people because you got job. So that is I can support you always, but you need to say do the same thing. Okay, now that is my so whatever is there in my hand, definitely I can support you. No worries. That's why I told you, right? Directly we have UK outside opportunity. I'm looking for the people, students. Nobody always today they'll say okay, then tomorrow they'll say that I'm not okay. That is going right now. So I don't have people. I'm just checking the who are already working people, right? My old students. So 1 year back, those people I'm checking for sending off UK because still they're like scaring to go on site, whether we can handle or not. They're thinking that. Okay, fine. That's one thing. I want to update my side to you. Updates. I'm just sharing my screen. Dev, sharing screen. Yeah, I think we are discussing about process flow. We'll open that. So how we can design a process flow, well, by using shapes. What are the shapes are there? Any chance? Did you get it? Did you look it or not? Sorry. Hello. Did you get it? What are the shapes
Yes,
are
yes, yes.
available? See that? Hmm? Okay, I'll open that. We created process flow, right? We create how to create the process flow manually. You saw that. I'll show you. Yeah, this is process flow we created, and once you create the process flow is available in this class in this rule set name version. After that tab, these are like tabs. They also tabs. So processed new tab is there. So I'm the I want to know if you created, you know well, but if you know someone is created, I want to know what kind of process. It is standard process flow, screen process flow. I want to know this process, what type of process, how to check it. If you go for design tab, there is a category is there. Under that, we can see that is a standard process flow. By seeing the design tab, there we can see that is a standard or screen process flow. And process is nothing but is a checkbox. Okay, that creating of object, you don't want to create the object, that is purpose process flow. And diagram using of shapes, all of the shapes are available. First, before going to shapes, so using of shapes, we are going to designing the business process flow. But you know well, using of business rules only, but those business rules we are calling, presenting inside the process flow using of shapes. Why? Because user friendly, everyone should understand, even non-technical persons also. If you call directly business rules, so only technical people will understand. So that's why how the flow will be executing by seeing the flow diagram. Even you saw that in the C language flow charts are there, algorithms, how the program will be executed from starting to end, we can see that. So by seeing that, we can understand the diagram, right? Start and go this shape and execution, condition, and something different chart, different inside the flow chart. The flow will be there, the route will be there. The same thing like that here also. I'll show you that. First of all, we'll go for what are the shapes. So there are three category shapes: basic shapes, smart shapes, advanced shapes. Basic shapes, smart shapes, advanced shapes, three categories. Basic shapes, we have start, end. Start green color, end means red color. That even we can tell you signals, right? Red signal, green signal, like this. What about decision shape? Just select it and drag it here. So decision shape, what is decision shape? Assignment shape. This called a connector flow action shape. So can put like this, okay. So each shape, open the properties and see that what are the options are available in every shape. So once you open the start properties, start shape, see that start shape, and end means end shape. You give the proper names for understanding easily. Okay. So those are the standard. Without start, without end, there is no process flow. Standard statement. Next, coming to assignment shape. Already we dragged. It's a selected. So what is the assignment shape? Open that assignment shape. Inside the assignment shape is used. So assignment, task, or action. So that action need to do by whom? By you, user. So user want to do some action means we need the screen. That screen we need to put the assignment shape. So assignment shape is used to call harness rule. Okay, to call harness rule, page 1. This page 1, who will perform? Current user, right? You are going to apply the account for the banking. You are the current user, current operator. After apply that, it will move to the agent. You are assigning the task, right? Routing structure, that is called who should complete this step. Current operator, work queue, custom, use, business logic. There are different options are there, but as of now, we can give the current operator. Means current user who will log in. The first step will be done by the current user only. After you complete the step, it will be assigned to the someone. That one you need to give some target time. Otherwise, if you're not giving some target time, he will take more time. For example, me only. What is our target? You need to finish your course 45 days. That is our target. If you're not giving any deadline, then it will be taking the more time, then it will be lost for everyone, or you and me, right? Is there some target date, target line will be there? So how long it will take to complete the step? That is call will be defined by the SLA, service level agreement. This is the first step level, it won't be there. Second step onwards will be there. First step is the current user first write the request. In your system, in your organization, if you have any problem, you need to write the request by using of some service desk, right? Something will be the ticket. To write the tickets, you have some application apps are there. In that you need to write it, then it will be assigned to the particular your manager. So for the manager will have the service level. So it means this goal and deadline time is very important. Please note it. Okay, maybe approval. So open this service level agreement. We have already ready-made service rules are there. Inbuilt service rules are there. Still, if you don't want, you can create your own. How? Service level agreement. Service level agreement. Interview question. Please note it. The service level agreement will have mainly 3 inputs: goal time, deadline time, past deadline time. I think regularly you are watching. One more thing, phone bill, internet bill. You need to pay by this 30. Still not paid. That is still the reminders will come. Again, one more day they will give next month 5th. That is deadline. That is warning. Still you didn't pay that, next maybe next month 10th. That is past, means escalations. If not paid that we are stopping services here. So based on this, we need to define your hours, days, seconds, minutes that will be taken by the requirement, not by you. This common, okay? So we need to define this and create, save as, and bring to your application this service. There's one more concept we already told, that out of the box functionality. Right, if you use directly from Pega to your application, this concept we can call out of the box functionality. Approve service and put the branch. We need to put higher version. So I'm going to use the SLA for my application purpose. That's why I'm going to create it in my application level. Save it. So now there is urgency. Urgency means priority. So based on this goal still not happen, some action we need to do that. That action we need to define inside here. Apply, so we need to call data transform rule, assign in, manager, party, notify party, transfer an activity. And only calculate business days. Only business days only. Save it like this. We need to configure it. After that, we need to call your inside the assignment shape, that is called SLA. And if you go for directly assignment details, there you need to call your harness rule. If you click on this, your harness rule is there. How you can define harness rule? Design by using of section rules. By using section rules. So that assignment you need to call it here. That's called every shape you need to open and see the properties here. What are there? This is called connector flow action. There are two things will be there, flow actions. Flow action, two types, connector flow action, local flow action. Local flow action will call inside the within the assignment level without going to any other step. Only this assignment only I want to some action, we can use local flow action. No, I want to go further from one assignment to another assignment using of connector flow action. The flow action we can call it is available under the process category only. Now other shapes, decision shape is used to call the business condition rule. Those are decision rules, decision tree, table, map, and those rules. And subprocess is used for to call another process into the current process. Example, I can create one process, that is screen process flow. How to create, I'll show you that. Just assume that it is a agent process, right? Ticket, right? Agent screen process. If additional configuration under that, when you want to create the screen process flow manually, please select this radio button. After that, create the class. Select the class. Sorry, create and open. Not close, create and open. So once you created, please go and it is available under process category under flow. Where is this? Created, right? What man, we created, right? Only one. Where is the agent? Create one more time. Ah, um, close this. I want to create screen process flow, right? Create and open. How to create the screen process flow manually. Save it. I want to tell you one thing. If you click on this screen plus symbol, basic shapes are there and smart shapes are there, but advanced shapes is not available. Please note the difference between the screen process flow, standard process flow. Now, sub-process flow, how we can use the sub-process flow is used. Yeah, please calling another process. That is, you already created the screen process flow, either screen or standard, whatever. Either screen or standard. So if you keep process, then we can call your flows. See that. If you call screen, then screen process flow will be displayed here. Submit. Okay, start and screen. So now save it. Now click plus symbol. Ticket flow is calling this account screen process flow. Ticket PF is calling screen process flow. Ticket flow is calling screen process flow. So the screen process flow, you know that standard process and the sub-process will finally to call the another process into the current process. That is called screen process flow. Utility shape is used to call activity rule inside the process flow. Please note it. You don't know still what is activity rule. So utility shape is used to call activity rule inside the process flow. Okay, basics is over. Go for smart shapes. Attachment purpose, attachment shape. Each shape, open that and see that. Even go for Google, all shapes informations are available. Pega flow shapes. Then shapes description image will be there. Names. Assignment decision, see that shape image, shape name and description. See, go on there and read the each shape image information here. Okay, now attachment, what is purpose? Attachment purpose, sending email. We have send email notification, send notification, push notification, call the data transform rule, save database, load database, persistent case, approval. I'll show you all things. I'll show you. These all are the smart shapes. What about advanced shapes? Main important advanced shape integrity is to call the integration rules inside the process flow. Integration means what, you know, for connecting of other applications. After that, there is very important one of the main differences. What is difference between split join, split for each, and spin-off? Spin-off flow. Entry point of question, please note it well. What is difference between what is difference between what is difference between spin-off, split join, split for each? Please, very important entry point of question. Spin-off is nothing but there are two process flows are there. Example, interview process, offer letter, BGV process. So until complete BGV, then they're releasing the offer letter. Right? If you submit the documents. But when you're creating of employee ID, by that time, once you join the organization, onboarding process, by that time, BGV need complete. So there's a dependency and independency. If you give spin-off option, the both process flows node is like independent, means both will be running the parallelly. If you select the spin-off, then both until complete the child flow or what are you calling the other flow, the main flow should not be continue. Is a dependency. That is called spin-off. If you go for split join, meaning there is a process, main process flow. You know that a bank account will have first one account process, BGB process, credit card process, debit card process, different types of process for there I need to create. So main flow. So I can split it. So the main flow, so is there any process flow contain more than two child process flows? Those child process flows until complete, the main flow won't execute, won't continue to run the main flow. So complete all the child process flow, join the main flow. That's one of the condition. Any one condition, please. Any one of the, if you give the join option, any one child process flow complete, then it will be continue the main flow. Or some of the you need to give the some of the process flows. What are the some of the process flows? The when conditions, okay? Or all process flow is mandatory to complete, then we need to call. So how to call those process flows? If you expand this as either standard process flow, otherwise sub process flow, screen process flow. These are sub process flow. Sub process flow is nothing but to call one flow to another flow. So based on this, we need to call that is the split join, split for each. I think for loop. What do you meaning of for loop? You know well. Okay. What do you meaning of split for each? You know the meaning. So the split for, is there any page list? I want repeat same process multiple times with same data. Example, multiple people came into the process here. So we once you selected, we need to send the approval. Same process with different data. It's repeating. For this scenario, for the getting of approval from manager, I can use split for each. So is there any page list or page group I want to repeat? Bring the values from the using of for each. As we saw that in the data transform rule, I can use split for each. Okay, they'll ask you scenario level, example, in the intro point of view, please tell me the shapes differences. What are the shapes are available? You can check it also. Very important, very important. You have to by heart or remember whatever you do. Finally, I want to know one thing here. You need to remember all the quickly. When I'm asking questions, you should be remember all the shape names. So what are the other shapes? Generally, using of these shapes, I'm going to designing the process flow for making automation process. For making, for generating automation process purpose, I'm going to do that. So they are the shapes available. So you please by heart these all the shapes and main change the description, go for and about it. What is the main here? Change it to the change it to the stage. That will come the case step automation level. I'll tell you. Change it to stage, change it to next stage, create case, create the PDF, generate document, persistence case, save database, load database, post database, run the data transform, run push notification, post pulse. Pulse means and send email notification, update case, approval, wait, questionnaire, questions, question page. So they are the smart shapes. And what about advanced? These things remaining for the robotic purpose, RPA purpose, it's not required on that. So mainly we'll use the other mainly. So assignment service and swimlane you can check it. That is the to change the shape, process flow shape. That is the purpose of that. So the other shapes are available to design the process flow, but these all shapes introduced here to call the particular process flow and to go the to run the multiple process flows inside the process flow with the different route, different routing structure, different condition level. We can use these all the shapes to execute the process flow for generating automation process. So now Monday class, I'll show you that how we can design process flow, simple process flow by using of manually. Once it is completed, then whatever you done the day one to till Monday class, I will do all the things as automatically. But this is just for understanding purpose. The real-time level we can use automation way only. That will show you the from Tuesday onwards how we can do the as a real-time work is automatically. No need to create the section, no need to create the harness, no need to create the rules, whatever property role class, everything will be created automatically. That will be show the once you understand. I told you right first we'll go for the understand the logic. When you know the logic, then we'll do the magic. Without knowing logic, if you do the magic, you know not have, instead behind the magic, what is the logic you're not able to understand. That's why I came to here. You'll understand maybe Tuesday, not now. Okay, why we discuss till now these all the points. Fine. So please, I think I will continue from the Monday to design. Now it's not enough time. Please today to talk about that. So just go through all the descriptions and open the every shape and properties and look at and note. Fine. Anything else from Vivek and Vijay? Only two people who joined today. Others, please watch the videos. If you have any question, please let me know that all the other people. Okay. Fine. Yeah. Thank you. We'll meet you Monday.